Hello class, and welcome to my formal speech on stay-at-home dads. Fathers represent a growing number of stay-at-home parents, roughly 16%. While the structure of families change, we can all look around and know at least one stay-at-home dad. There are two different types of stay-at-home dads, one who works outside the home and one whose sole job is inside the home. When fathers were asked, they said that they worked because they needed income. That same 48% also said they would prefer to stay home with their children. Compared to some 57% of mothers and fathers and 58% of mothers, they say they appreciate the benefits of parenthood. And fathers see parenting as extremely important to their identity. Stay-at-home dads are being defined by employment status. The U.S. Census reports that 32% of married fathers, approximately 7 million dads, are regular sources of child care for their children. That's up from 26% in 2002. It also defines a stay-at-home dad as a regular care for the children, an arrangement that is consistent at least once a week. The study is flawed on how we classify stay-at-home dads. The U.S. Census significantly undercounts the number of at-home dads by only counting those who are not in the labor force. Most fathers who, by societal definitions, are stay-at-home dads do in fact work part-time or opposite of their spouse. Stay-at-home dads has increased in past few decades out of necessity, and it coincides with social and economic trends. While blue-collar jobs like manufacturing have suffered, the rise of service sector jobs like healthcare, retail, and education that are usually filled by women are in demand, according to TOVIS, these pink-collar jobs. Thus, the role of mom and dads began to converge. With the recession, many dads lost work, but many still chose to stay home with their children, with only 23% doing so because they could not find employment. Only 5% of dads in 1989 said caring for their children was their main reason for staying home. And last year, that number was up to 21%. In fact, according to Care.com Second Cost of Care report, child care is about $18,000 for a household. It is the largest expense for many American families. After considering the price, other expenses like travel, commute, taxes, and taking off time to pick up children if both parents are working. 69% of working parents said that the cost of care influenced their career decisions. And a large percentage of high child care costs and decision to stay at home. What they would make from a job would pay solely for the child care, and they would rather at least one parent was present for the child. So that is what I would like to bring to why it's important that we have stay-at-home dads. The statistics are there. That is where they're needed at this time in many situations, whether it's illness, whether it's just the woman is making more money. I think we can benefit from stay-at-home dads and stay-at-home moms. Thank you.